Hello Libra, I hope you're all doing well. This is a love connections reading, and this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's just for whatever connection you happen to have on your mind when you see this reading. And it's intended to be timeless for whenever you see this reading. And you may want to check out the other readings. Sometimes they contain additional messages according to the signs that make up your chart. And I want to thank you all for your support. I so appreciate it. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. All right, so we're going to start by pulling an overall energy card. Just see what the overall message is for you, Libra, specifically regarding this connection. And we're getting reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. All right, so let's get some cards for what's going on with you regarding this connection. We're getting the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so the overall message for you regarding this connection is one of reflection, of, you know, we have a new truth in a new beginning in truth and clarity. It feels to me like this truth and clarity is going to get you out of this energy of worry, stress, fear, and anxiety. Like I said, we have reflection here. It feels like you might need to go back and, you know, kind of reflect on this situation in regards to a connection with another person. We have this Knight of Cups energy. This is about you wanting to take some sort of loving action, you know, kind of take some, you know, act on your emotions regarding this connection. But we do have reflection, and it feels like taking the time to kind of clear your thoughts, you know, and so that growth through your insights, you know, from your contemplations about yourself and about this other person. Like I said, we do have the Nine of Swords energy. It feels to me like you are, you know, stressed about taking some sort of loving action towards this other person. So let's see what's going on with them regarding this connection. And we're getting the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups. All right, so we have this Five of Cups energy. This feels to me like there is maybe a little bit of sadness, unhappiness emotionally with this other person. The Three of Pentacles, this can be a card about wanting to co-create, wanting to create somebody, or wanting to create something with somebody else. And this is looking towards the future, kind of being hopeful, trying to be, you know, hopeful, hang on to the passions about the future. You know, wondering what the future is going to bring. It feels to me like this could be an energy for them of, in the past, they've just been unlucky in connection with another person. They've just been a little bit unhappy. So let's get a card for what bridges this connection. What energy bridges this connection? And we're getting unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there you go. For some of you, this feels like it is an unrequited love situation, that this reflection, once you reflect on the situation and you can get to this new beginning in truth and clarity, it does feel like it's still going to take away your stress about this connection, because you may, when you come to the realization, the insight about yourself and this other person, and you know, you want to take this loving action, but like I said, it's causing you a lot of stress. This stress could be your intuition letting you know that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You know, their energy is they want to co-create a future with somebody, but we have some unhappy emotions here. So let's get some more cards here. And we're getting the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So it feels to me like this is an energy about you. Once you reflect on this situation and reflect on this connection, it feels to me like you decide that you want emotional happiness, almost like you're ready to cut out what no longer serves you. So you're going to be holding back from this person. It feels to me like you're going to be holding back from taking this loving action. Like I said, because upon reflection, the truth and clarity of the situation comes in, which is there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And, this is you being the Queen of Swords here, and you're cutting out this connection. You're going to cut out this connection, whether it's an existing connection or something that's, an option coming in. But like I said, it does feel to me that you want your emotional happiness here, and your reflection is just going to lead you to holding back from another person. Almost feels like cutting off this other person, cutting out this relationship, this connection, because it's no longer serving you, or you're just no longer going to take the BS. So let's get some cards, some more cards for them. And we're getting the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it does feel to me we have the Three of Swords here. This is more sadness energy, more heartbreak energy. It feels to me like they would like a passionate new beginning regarding this connection, and they're trying to focus maybe more so on a passionate new beginning than they are on dealing with these negative emotions with this Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. You communicating, or you not necessarily, well, I guess communicating that this is no longer serving you could be causing them some heartbreak. This other person may be having some they're heartbroken, but they're wishing for a passionate new beginning. And it feels to me like they're focusing more on this new beginning than on this hurt, than on the fact that there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. It almost feels to me like they're not taking any time to reflect on what's really going on in this situation. So let's get another card for the energy between you. And we're getting passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And so this does feel to me like an energy of, like I said, this may be a situation where your passion has gotten the better of you. And you realize upon reflection that this connection is all about passion. It's not necessarily about loving emotions or anything. It almost feels like it's a hot and heavy sexual type of connection. And there just isn't enough loving energy to keep this going. But there is a lot of passion between you two, and that might just take this however it resonates, but that you might fall back into, sorry to say it, you might fall back into hooking up with this other person. It feels to me like this other person is very needy, very emotionally unstable here. Like I said, they're focusing on this passion. That's all they're paying attention to. And it feels to me like you've almost tried to communicate and act, trying to make this a more emotional connection as opposed to a more sexual, passionate connection. And, like I said, it's just this needy energy of, why don't you want me? Why don't you pick up the phone? Why don't you want to see me type of energy? So like I said, just take this however it resonates, but because it's unrequited love, there isn't equal give and take here. It isn't equally balanced. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Libra. And we're getting, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. It may be when you get a booty call that, you need to reach out to a support system that's going to allow you to actually continue to move away from this connection, because there is so much passion. This is you being in your power here with this Queen of Swords energy. you're getting back to your power. You're reclaiming your power. Like I said, you might have taken some loving action, and they're just all about the passion, all about the hookup here. And when you come into your power and realize that you want emotional fulfillment, not just passionate fulfillment, and you start holding back and start kind of cutting out what no longer is serving you in regards to this connection, that they just can't quite seem to understand, where you're coming from. But you have a lot of insights. You learn a lot about yourself and a lot about this other person and a lot about relationships in general. um, and you need to, if you just need to let your intuition guide you, that can be where you can get this support from. Like I said, if you're not comfortable reaching out to anybody else about this situation, just allow your intuition to guide you to what the best course of action is here regarding this connection. You do have a new beginning in truth and clarity. This connection has caused you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, and you've tried to take this loving action to bring more loving energy as opposed to more passionate energy into this connection. And it's just, there's not enough. I don't know if they're just not emotional enough to bring emotions into this situation. But like I said, there is a lot of passion. It feels like there's not a lot of love here, but there's a lot of passion. Let's put it that way. So just remember, Libra, that you're going to need to do some reflecting on this connection. And reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. And you're coming into your power. You know what you want, your happiness here. You want your 10 of Cups. And it just feels to me like this is not the connection that's going to offer you that. Now, whether you guys can still maintain some sort of friendship, I don't know, because we have this, they're just almost pouty about the situation. They kind of tend to pout, over dramatize the situation. And it just feels like there's a lack of understanding emotionally here. So just remember that, take the time to reflect, to get into this new truth and clarity that's coming in. Actually start to communicate this truth and clarity and see what their reaction is. There's a lot of passion between you, but the best guidance here is to let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, and whether that's others or just allowing your intuition to guide you to what's going to be best for you, what's going to lead you to your 10 of Cups. Like I said, you are getting into your power, though, and in regards to connection and your relationships in general. So, Libra, I hope this was helpful, and until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.